Check 1, 2, check. Did you test the wireless as well?
Remember me, when the sun comes up in the morning sky. There I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me, down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hello, hey, 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 oh, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, remember me, when the sun comes up in the morning sky. There I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me, down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, remember me, when the sun comes up in the morning sky. There I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me, down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hey, remember me, when the sun comes up in the morning sky. There I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me, down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, always be mommy's little guy. Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh. Hey oh, hey, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey, hey oh, hey, hey way oh, hey, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh. Do you know I love you so, and mommy will never let you go. To the stars and the sky, you'll always be mommy's little guy. Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh. Hey oh, hey, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey, hey oh, hey, hey way oh, hey, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh. Do you know I love you so, and mommy will never let you go. To the stars and the sky, you'll always be mommy's little guy. Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh. Hey oh, hey, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey, hey oh, hey, hey way oh, hey, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh. Do you know I love you so? toss and turn. I call your name, I'm missing you. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, la, hey, oh, hey, oh. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey. Hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey. Hey yo, hey, hey, be a way, oh, hey yo, hey, hey, be a way, oh, hey yo, hey yo, hey, hey, be a way, oh, hey yo, hey yo. Remember me, when the sun comes up in the morning sky. There I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me, down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hey-oh, hey-oh, hey-oh. Hello, hey, hey, hey-oh, 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 hey, hey, hey-oh, 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 hey, hey-oh, hey-oh, hey-oh. Remember me, when the sun comes up in the morning sky. There I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me, down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hey-oh, hey-oh, hey-oh. Hey-oh, hey, hey-oh, hey-oh, hey-oh,
Nice to meet you. Yes.
Remember me, when the sun comes up in the morning sky. There I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me, down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hey-oh, 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 Remember me, when the sun comes up in the morning sky. There I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me, down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hi-oh, hey-oh, hey-oh. Hey-oh, hey, hey-oh, 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 hey, hey-oh, hey, hey, we-oh, hey, hey-oh, hey-oh, hey-oh. Do you know I love you so, and mommy will never let you go. To the stars sky, you'll always be mommy's little guy. Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh. Hey oh, hey, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey, hey oh, hey, hey way oh, hey, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh. Do you know I love you so?
Testing, testing.
And mommy
Dusaksalvo nga. Can everyone hear me okay? How's everyone in the very back there? All right, so we are a little bit delayed this afternoon, so we want to definitely get this show on the road. Thank you all so much for being here. So first things first is we are going to ask all the graduands to make their way to behind the black curtain here for grand entry. So come on up, don't be shy. You're a graduate, we want you part of the grand entry procession. How is everybody feeling today? Okay, I think we can do a little bit better than that. Come on, how are you feeling today? Yes, that's what I like to hear. So behind the black curtain, you got it, good job. So, welcome everybody, elders, honored guests. We are going to start with just a few housekeeping items before we begin. So, the bathrooms are just located down the halls of the black curtains here. Emergency exits are behind this black curtain and all the way down the hall to the end. Muster point is just between our building and the next building over if you exit out in the event of an emergency. Let's hope that doesn't happen. We're already on water restrictions, right? Another item is that there's no smoking on SAIT campus. So please keep that in mind. Also, this is an Indigenous celebration. So we know how to have fun, am I right? If this is your first Indigenous celebration and you are non-Indigenous, you are in for a really great day. So we always celebrate by sharing food together, and we have an amazing meal that is coming to you this afternoon. We also love to laugh, tell jokes, and tell a bunch of stories. So this ain't the place for politics, work, or religion talk. Just keep that off the table. And if you're seated with people you don't know, then get to know them, have a chat. If you're a real introvert and you're like, that is not gonna fly, just keep your eyes on me, I'll take care of you. Sound good? All right, so I am going to ask our amazing knowledge keeper, Thomas Snow, our powwow organizer extraordinaire, to join me on this stage, as Thomas will be announcing for our grand entry procession. And while we're waiting for Thomas to get here, I'm gonna call up Brandy Crazy Bull to say a few words. I'm just kidding. So Brandy is our recruiter, and we were planning for the grad, and she says, you know, I think we should get all the graduates to do a big roast on us. I just really want to get roasted. So I'm gonna make some plans to get Brandy sweating a little bit while I'm up here on the stage. This is such an amazing day. It's such an amazing opportunity for us to celebrate our First Nation Inuk Métis grads. And we are so glad that you're all able to be here and join us today. Every single one of these students, graduates, have earned their spot on the stage. And there's been a lot of ups and downs, a lot of challenges and different hurdles that they've had to overcome. But they got here on their own hard work and determination and dedication. So I have 2 daughters, 5 and 7 years old, and my oldest, she's the very prim proper. She never, she's like the best kid ever. And then my youngest, second born, wild child, who's the second child? Yeah, I'm sure you're the wild ones. So my oldest, I was folding laundry in my bedroom one day, and I hear her say to her little sister, "You're a b," and she said the word that starts with a B and rhymes with itch, and I said, "Banik, what did you just say?" She goes, "Oh, nothing." I said, "Where did you hear that? Did you hear that from me?" Because I'm a really nice person, but when I get behind the wheel of my car, then I road rage a little bit. So I thought she heard it from me when I was driving, and she goes, "No, I made it up." And okay, you invented that word, good for you. But anyway, every single graduate got here on their own merits. Thomas is here to start the grand procession, so I'm gonna let him take over, and see you soon. Thank you, Thomas.
Ambo States, Misa Winja, is Dutchy Muzabits, Nagane, ya Pabine, don't tanga Sawane, Ospeonsa Kitty, Nigi Nustamine, Donina Pincha Bina, Nistrayabi one, Unchaji Hibine, Dagon, Dohanga, Donina, Pinincha Bisin Jena, Zego Eje, Oginimishin Tawan, Nish Winja Jo, ya Pabicha, Chichenje Winja was the whole dying in Nabi one, Nagaha. Ne do gamubi ne noami chance tinu bitte ne chen was johannes kidan in wa na da ingit shabis ambo stitch. That was my coffee order there. If anyone could pick that up, yeah, go get that real quick from Tim's there. My name is Thomas Snow. Welcome to SAIT's Indigenous Graduation Celebration 2024. So it's a beautiful day out here today, and it really is an honor to be up here today. And I was just saying in our language that for all of you, family, friends, community, support staff, you know that a lot of work goes into school. You have to show up every day, but it's not just the graduates that show up; it's the families that support them. There are elders, families, future generations that are going to benefit and rely on the knowledge. There's communities out there that will be empowered, families that will be empowered as these graduates break new trails oftentimes for their families and for young ones to follow. So today is a very special day. They've all worked very hard, they've persevered, and so have you as they're supporting families and friends and community members. And so we're gonna start off this graduation in a good way. We're going to start with our grand entry. And so the grand entry is a procession, and we've invited and given tobacco to Tobias Ear Hunter here with the Eagle staff. Yahid Nakota is going to be our drum group. And so we ask all of you to stand as we begin our grand entry here. So if Yahid Nakota, if you could start us off with the procession song, the grand entry song, and if everyone could rise for this moment. Hey, thank you, Nakota, for that honor song. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SAIT's Indigenous Graduation Celebration. Give it up for your graduates! Carrying the Eagle staff, Tobias Ear Hunter. Dancing alongside him is Janelle Baptiste. Carrying the Canadian flag, Madison Kelly. The Alberta flag, Chastity Sumner. The SAIT flag, Makasi Allen. The Treaty 7 flag, Napi Black Rabbit, Black Rabbit. Métis flag, Bradley Allen. The Nunavut flag, Anthony Bearspaw. And the Every Child Matters flag, Mikanto Cholo. And behind them are your graduates for the third SAIT Indigenous Graduation Celebration 2024. All right, Iahe Nakota, let's hear that flag song. Please remain standing. All right, please remain standing for the victory song. Iahe Nakota, take it away. This is a celebration victory song. Make some noise. Hey, 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 hey. Give it up, give it up. Celebrate your graduates. All right, I'm gonna pass it back over to top graduates. You can be seated. And the flags, flag bearers, come on the stage left here, or stage right. This way, this way. Yeah, you guys can go sit. And then you'll come up and put the flags up.
Thank you very much, Eahe Nakota. Thank you. Everyone can still hear me okay in the back there? Perfect, wonderful. So, Oki, Ambawastich, Danitara, Tanshe, and good afternoon, everyone. Ublakut, Tunga Sugit Sitamapsi, Tapakju Yunga, Kangaklinang Mutau Lok Simayunga Kisani Treaty 7 Mutau Yunga Manna, Mokinsis. Katigun Nagapta, Kuvesu Katigi Papsi, Upigi Luktak Papsi. So, welcome everyone. My name is Taparjuk. I am originally from Nunavut, but I have called Treaty 7 my home now for over 10 years. I am very proud to say that Calgary is my home, and I am so happy to be celebrating this day with you all. I think I speak for all of us when I say how proud we are of all of our graduates today. It is my honor and privilege to be here as your Master of Ceremonies. I love this time of year. It is one of my absolute favorite times. I feel like my headpiece here, my karotik that my mom made for me, is trying to take a bow as well to all the grads because it's sliding down my face a little bit. So I just wanted to say thank you again to Eahe Nakota for honoring us and our graduates with your beautiful songs. That is such a good way to start off this day in a good way, so thank you. And thank you, Tobias, as well, and our beautiful powwow dancer. So, for those of you who are wondering, I already asked Eahe Nakota, and they are all taken, so. What a momentous occasion to gather here on Treaty 7 lands. Graduates, oh, you know what? My pages, I'm just gonna go back here. Just give me a moment, apologies. Oh, there it goes. I'm gonna have to just take this off for now. So you can see my eyes and I can see you guys. So graduates, today marks a milestone achievement in your life. We are delighted to join in celebration together. Let's give them a round of applause. Elders, distinguished guests, graduates, faculty, staff, friends, and family, welcome to SAIT's Indigenous graduation celebration. What a momentous occasion to gather here on Treaty 7 lands. Graduates, take in the magnitude of this achievement. You've accomplished what you set out to do. This ceremony is particularly significant because it incorporates Indigenous traditions, customs, and community that have helped guide and mold you. It honors your past and celebrates your future. You have learned to walk in both Indigenous, and Western worlds, embracing opportunity while rooted firmly in your family, friends, ancestors, and community, are exceedingly proud of you. Your post-secondary education has been a journey fueled by resilience, determination, and confidence in your abilities. And with the support of your classmates, instructors, loved ones, and other champions, you have made it. We will now have the honor of hearing blessings and opening remarks from our First Nation and Métis elders. At this time, I would like to introduce Treaty 7 Elder Alice Kakwitz, but before I invite her up, I would like to say how much of an honor it is to have her join us here today. Alice Kakwitz Yumo Tata Mani has worked for decades in her own community in a management capacity, as well as founded and operated Nakota Services, a service provider for children in care. Over the last several years, she has been invited to participate and share her knowledge and expertise from her Stoney Nakoda perspective by numerous elder advisory groups and organizations, including Mount Royal's University's Indigenization and Engagement Strategy, the Elders Guidance Circle with the Calgary Public Library, the City of Calgary, Spirited Aligned Women's Leadership, and the National Gathering of Elders. Today, her work primarily consists of consulting, advising, conducting ceremonies, and presenting on traditional parenting, history, culture, and the Nakota language. She also does a radio talk show every Saturday morning, so tune in to CJWE FFM. Sorry, I added an extra F in there. 88.1, an Indigenous radio station owned by Bert Crowfoot, with Thomas Snow, called Conversational Nakota. Alice is involved in writing a Nakota dictionary with good Stoney First Nation members. Please join me in welcoming Alice Kakwitz.
Amba wastits dagun chawa mintoya debi. The word amba wastits is a greeting that we use within our Iska Nakota culture. Makes reference to the day and how our people are connected to everything, the environment and everything around us. So with that, today, I want to greet each and every one of you here today. And to congratulate all the graduates that are here. And also to the families that have supported their graduates, their loved ones, parents, partners, grandparents. Today is a very proud occasion. And I've been in Calgary this whole week, and this is my third graduation ceremony that I've been invited to. And it makes me so proud of all our Indigenous, Métis people, students that have graduated at all the post-secondary universities. As a Niiska grandmother, I have hope that we all have a better future. Now, as you continue on your journey as graduates, within our Yiska culture, I remember my mother. My mother's advice when I graduated from the University of Calgary many, 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 many moons ago. And her advice was, this degree, this diploma that you've earned, said it's not yours. You've earned it for your people that are struggling, that are suffering from intergenerational trauma and so forth. And he referred me and reminded me back to our teachings that our primary purpose in life is to be of service to your communities, to everyone that you serve, and utilizing your education degree and your diplomas. I want to congratulate all of you on this beautiful, beautiful day. Isnias.
Thank you so much, Alice. You remind me so much of my Auntie Nelly. She too has a lifetime and wealth of knowledge, and teaching and maintaining the culture is so important to her, and she's spent her life being an educator, and I respect her so much, and whenever I hear you speak, I think of her. So. I would now like to invite Elder Victoria Norris from the Métis Nation to share a greeting and a blessing. And I have a few words to share about why Victoria is so amazing and why we asked her to be here today. Victoria Norris, born second of 4 Métis children. It's a little bit long, so just be comfortable. I mean you, not everyone. It's very interesting. Sorry, that sounded not how I intended. Born second of 4 Métis children to Linda and Clarence Norris, August 1962 in Edmonton, Alberta, a daughter of the fur trade, not First Nations, not European, but a new and rare human previously called half-breed, later called the Forgotten People. Although she lived a nomadic life, Victoria was raised mainly in and around Grand Prairie and area. Her family has been blessed with both having rural and urban Métis life experience, including a time where her dad worked a trap line, hunted for sustenance with no running water or electricity. Victoria always knew she was Métis, but it wasn't until the raising of her own children that she began a lifelong journey on understanding what Métis is and what it means to be Métis. Victoria graduated high school in Grand Prairie, Alberta, and worked as a chambermaid, waitress, bus driver, and then ended with a 22-year career with the federal government in 2022. Sorry, I think I'm gonna grab some water. She ran in 2 Métis elections in 2004 and 2018. She attends the Métis annual general meetings and Batoche Métis Days. Victoria has been active in the greater Indigenous and Métis communities in Calgary for the past 30+ years. She worked as an Indigenous and Métis interpreter at Heritage Park, Calgary's Living History Museum, and is a past director of the Awotan Healing Lodge Society. Currently, she serves on the Indigenous Advisory Board to the United Way and recently participated in Strathmore, Alberta's Strathmore's Alberta Culture Day, I don't know why that one was difficult for me, celebration, dancing the traditional Métis dance, jigging. Hobbies include gardening, walking her wonderful Australian Shepherd Luca, trying her hand at beekeeping, sewing ribbon skirts, trying new cake recipes, oh, thank you, traveling and riding motorcycles and e-bikes with her husband. Victoria does all these things in her spare time when she is not with her grandchildren. Please join me in welcoming Victoria to the stage.
So that is our Métis national anthem, the Red River Jig. And it's an honor to be here with you in celebrating our Indigenous graduation. Distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, proud family and friends, and most importantly, our remarkable graduates of the Southern Alberta Institute of Technology. Today we gather to celebrate a momentous occasion, the graduation of a talented, resilient, and inspiring group of students. To the graduates, congratulations. Your hard work, dedication, and perseverance have brought you to this significant milestone, and it's a privilege to share this moment with you. As we honor your achievements, it is essential to recognize the unique and vibrant heritage that many of you bring to this celebration. To our Métis graduates, you carry forward a proud legacy of strength, adaptability, and community. Your ancestors were pioneer bridge builders and guardians of a rich cultural heritage that continues to shape and enrich our society today. The journey you have undertaken has not been without challenges, balancing academic demands with personal responsibilities, navigating the complexities of modern life, and maintaining a connection to your cultural roots is no small feat. Yet, here you stand, having faced these challenges head-on, emerging stronger and more capable than ever before. Your achievements are a testament to your resilience and determination. They reflect not only your individual strengths, but also the support and encouragement of your families, friends, and communities. Remember to honor those who have stood by you, offering guidance, love, and wisdom along the way. As you move forward from this day, carry with you the lessons learned and the skills acquired during your time at SAIT. As for me, my time at SAIT included a time upgrading my accounting skills, and so thank you, SAIT, for giving me the skills I needed to become a trust examinations officer with Canada Revenue Agency many, many years ago. Your education has equipped you with the tools to excel in your chosen fields, but it is your heritage, your experiences, and your perspectives that will set you apart and drive you to make meaningful contributions to our world. The world is in need of leaders like you, leaders who understand the importance of community, who value diversity and inclusion, who are committed to creating a better and more equitable future for all of us. As you embark on this next chapter of your lives, let the spirit of your ancestors inspire you to pursue your dreams with courage and conviction. Congratulations, class of 2024. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Victoria. I would now like to invite Emily Barassa, Chief Financial Officer and Vice President Corporate Services, to bring her greetings to the graduating class on behalf of SAIT.
Oki, Amawastich, Donatia, Tanshe, and hello everyone. On behalf of SAIT, I want to welcome you all, graduates, friends, and family, to a very special and important celebration of your success. Now, before I begin, I want to take a moment and reflect on the significance of where we are today. We are grateful for the Indigenous communities of this region who have generously shared this land with us for more than 100 years. Land located on the traditional territories of the Nitsipisi and the people of Treaty 7, which include the Siksika, Bagani, Gainai, the Tsuut'ina, and the Ihane Nakota of Bear Spa, Chiniki, and Goodstoney. We are situated in the area of the Blackfoot tribes traditionally called Mokinstis, where the Bow River meets the Elbow River. We now call this the city of Calgary, which is also home to the Métis Nation. This convocation ceremony is specific to our Indigenous learners. I would like to extend our gratitude to the elders and the Sorrel Rider Drum Group for their participation. And I especially want to thank friends and family who have come out today to support our graduates. It's no secret, convocation at SAIT is literally my favorite time of year at the institution. It is a week celebrating all of our graduates and all your successes. It is an important element of your journey here at SAIT. It's not lost on me the importance convocation holds for you and your families, the culmination of your learning that contributes to a vital aspect of intergenerational Indigenous success. With confidence, you bring your knowledge and expertise to your communities. You have value and have become role models for the community with the hope others will follow. People will see all that you have accomplished and think, you know what, I can do that too. And then another journey begins because of you. And for the rest of your SAIT community, you brought your unique and important perspective. For this, we are grateful. We see this reflected in the success of Natoya Sepoyas, formerly known as Chinook Lodge. Since 2001, the Lodge has been a special gathering place for students to really provide that connection to each other and to the SAIT community. For some of you, it's been your home away from home. Whether in the Lodge or in the classroom, your time at SAIT has had an impact on this institution. Your point of view has helped us all learn and grow. It is our hope you stay connected to SAIT and you continue your life journey. So lastly, and importantly, I want to welcome you to SAIT's alumni family. Some of you may have already heard this if you also took part in our convocation with your fellow classmates earlier this week, but it bears repeating. As part of the class of 2023, you are about to join more than 270,000 fellow graduates who have gone on to build successful careers and fulfilling lives. You who are making a difference in your communities across the country and around the world. While you're leaving SAIT as a graduate with your credential in hand, your connection to your instructors, your friends, fellow grads, and the institution does not stop today. Our alumni family is a network of people here to celebrate you, support you, and look to you as an ambassador ready to share your strengths, stories, lessons, to guide them and mentor the next generation of students. Congratulations on this momentum achievement. We're honored to gather with you during this moment as you transition from your journey at SAIT as students to SAIT alumni. We all look forward to supporting and celebrating you as you move forward in your careers and lives, and seeing the impact you'll make as you inspire and motivate change in the world and lives of others. Stay curious, stay engaged, and stay connected. All the best.
I think every time someone comes up here, I'm going to have to lower the mic by 6 inches. Thank you very much, Emily. I brought with me Elder Betty Crazy Boy from Piikani Nation to offer a blessing prior to our meal.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Itamix kanatuni. I said, hello, good morning. My name's Betty Crazy Boy. My traditional name is Semiokotuki, long-time rock, given to me by an elder. I've followed this tradition for over 30 years. That was always my strength. It was always my innermost help that I received for myself, being a residential school survivor. It was a long journey, and I didn't know where this journey is going to take me. But it came about working with children. I worked with social work, child welfare for 20 years, 20 years. I seen the damage that happened. Then I started working with students, and that's when I met Steve at Mount Royal. I was very honored because that was my second journey that I was going to take. I didn't know where it was going to take me. I came to realize how committed Steve was in his work, how dedicated he was, and he was so compassionate. I watched him grow. I watched him how he worked. And through that, it helped me communicate, helped me understand, helped me start bridging that culture and that education together. That I found my direction. So I thank you, Steve, for being a mentor, for helping me on this journey. So I worked at Mount Royal as an elder, in-house elder. Then Steve moved here. Is a big loss to Mount Royal. And he brought me along here. So I've been working with him for 2 years. As a residential school survivor, I've gone through a lot and I've grown a lot. And because of the students, seeing the students going through hardship, being intergenerational children, not knowing what happened in the past of their grandfathers, their parents, I provide that information to help them understand. And then to move on and graduating. It was a big honor seeing all, like in my culture we say, Nikusimenan, our children. So we take on that role for our children. And so it's a big honor seeing all these graduates. I just came from Mountain Royal, where there's, I think, 54 graduates, Aboriginal students, Metis students, Inuit students from all across Canada. And here, all these students here. It overwhelms me sometimes, the gratitude I have, just being a small part of their world, small part of their education. Just seeing them with their families, connecting, venturing out into new worlds. Some are continuing their education. But just seeing them, it brings so much pride in me. I don't ask for rewards, but just that alone gives me the reward I need to continue my journey. I'm helping the students. Ayun na pinatusi. As pumukinana mamosukunit kapinan. Kimisa magsi bukex. Akay sa pukuya iskimatsaya. Kamax pumusa. Nito sa po the staff. Ikoksi ka kimaya mamosukoy. Akits pamuya hamoksi pukex. Kimise itami tutuhpin na namo iksukapi. Spumukin na namo mosukoy nito kapinan. Maatakanas knipinan amoy. Kiraksa ta getsuks pinan. Kamuk sa kay akay sa pukuya skinimatsaya. Akitok ka apu takiya. Kamuk sa akits skinimatsaya. Spumosa magsusipe at pimiksi kanoktuya. Itam kanokpinan. My prayers went out to the students, the staff, and the family. And for their journey, to continue their journey, help them in their journey, in their life, in their families, whether they're graduating, going to work, or continuing their ed. All my blessings went to them. My blessings for the staff, too, that have been always there for them, to guide them, direct them, and be there in many ways for them, to help make it easier to continue their school. I just want to thank you for everything, everyone that's here, as we celebrate this wonderful time with our kids. Hi, hi.
Thank you, Betty. So, this is the second biggest moment of the day. It's lunchtime. And we like to do it good. We like to do it really good. Hotel Arts, shout out to Hotel Arts. They deliver a 10 out of 10 meal every single graduation that we do. You're in for a treat. And And if you didn't notice, the food is being delivered to you. We do it big here at SAIT in the Toisapois. You don't even gotta get up to line up for a buffet. It's all coming right to you. So sit back, relax, wait for your meals to come to you. And during our meal break, we are fortunate to have our powwow dancers that will be performing for us. So please join me in welcoming our powwow dancers, followed by the Metis Nation jiggers, who will be joined by our amazing fiddle player and guitar player, Randy Jones and Lance. And enjoy the show, enjoy the meal. We are gonna get the graduates together at 1:40. Mike, it was just for oh. Sorry, okay, there we go. All right, so yeah, 1:45 we'll have the graduates line up for some food and enjoy the meal until then.
I dream of you every night. I can't sleep 'cause of you. I toss and turn, I call your name. I'm missing you. Hey oh, hey oh, hey. Hey oh, hey oh, la, hey oh, hey oh. Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh. Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey. Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey. Hey oh, hey. Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh. I dream of you every night. I can't sleep 'cause of you. I toss and turn, I call your name. I'm missing you. Hey oh, hey oh, hey. Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh. Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey. Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh.
I don't know. Okay, so we're just about ready for our powwow dancers to begin. Take it away, hey Nakota.
All right, give it up for Janelle Baptiste, Dancing Fancy. I'm going to pass it over to Anders. He's going to tell you about the significance of these dances and these different styles.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's give a round of applause to Janelle. She's my niece and neighbor. Once again, we are the Iarhe Nakota Singers, and we hail from the Stoney Nakota Nation just west of here. And we represent the Bearspaw Nation of that particular reserve. My name is Anders Hunter. I'm the coordinator for the drum group. And we have to my right here Patches Pelche, or we call him Patches, but his name is Jesse. Give him a round of applause, please. And then we have my cousin Tobias Ear Hunter. He's our dancer, singer extraordinaire. So, this particular dance is called the fancy dance. And it's a new type of dance in the contemporary style. And this dance is originated from the Oklahoma region. Traditionally, women would stand in a circular pattern when the powwow used to happen. And they wanted to add a little more pizzazz, a little more fancy footwork kind of style. So they added a shawl, which she's wearing. Yeah, show them your shawl, the back part of it. See, you can order something like that at Home Depot or Michael's for $39.99, plus shipping and handling. No, I'm just kidding. No, these dancers create their own regalia. And we say regalia because that's the appropriate term. We don't really call it a costume. A costume is when we wear during Halloween, right? Or some sort of theme party event that we may be invited to. So the first song was just a straight beat, a straight style beat. And the next song that we're going to sing for her is called the Crow Hop. So yeah, give it up for Janelle. Here's Janelle and the Crow Hop. Thank you very much. Give her a round of applause. Right on. That's not easy. I almost got a foot cramp watching her dance, too, while I'm singing. So it's really not an easy dance to do. You see the dancers train off-season during the winter months. And so they have to kind of dance to the beat and then stop right on the beat at the very end. The reason why they have to stop right at the beat at the very end is because competition powwow has become predominant in our powwow world. It's been happening for about maybe 35, 40 years now. Prior to that, it was always about a traditional powwow where they have lots of honorings happening during the powwow, which kind of prolongs the event. But the competition powwow adds more of a faster pace within the program. And then dancers nowadays can compete for prize money, not gift cards, prize money. So a well-trained, professional dancer can compete for $2,500 first place pool, and it'll go on down in $500 increments, depending on what tribe is hosting the powwow. So by the end of a summer, one dancer can walk away with about $25,000 minimum in their pockets, and that can be like a career to them. So when they are that successful, the younger generations always look up to their styles, their beadwork, and everything that they represent, the positive energy that they bring, right? So it's really not about the money when we go out there and dance and sing. It's about maintaining our culture, maintaining our heritage, maintaining who we are as Indigenous people. So yeah, we've tried to, we try our best to maintain what we do so the younger generation can move forward with what we're doing, what we've done. See, about 50, 60 years ago, maybe 70 years ago, this was illegal because the government said so, right? And because of our resiliency of our people, not just Indigenous, but people in general, we want to maintain who we are. And so because we follow those warriors, we're still here today and able to show off showcase our dancing and singing. So up next is Tobias. We want to have a step in the middle there, Tobias. So before I introduce him, he is celebrating 31 months of sobriety. So let's give him a round of applause. Yeah, he's done good. I used to run a education program on the reserve back home, and he was one of our shining stars, our shining students with, passing the program with 90% or more in the grades. So let's give him a round of applause for that. He's done good for himself. Thank you very much. So he's going to be dancing the chicken dance style. And there's so many origin stories to this dance, so I'll quickly kind of share one that I've learned along the way. So the chicken dance kind of originates in the Nitsitapi, the Blackfoot style. One hunter was going around trying to provide for his family, his camp. He was doing his part. Back in the day, our ancestral days, everybody worked together. If one hunter was successful, he would have to distribute that to the rest of the camp, and then he would kind of keep what's left over for him and his family. And then one guy was kind of having, he wasn't successful at it, so he went out on his own, kind of frustrated. And then he wasn't successful. So that one night, he was about to give up. So he stayed one more night out in the hunting camps by himself. And a wild chicken, prairie chicken, came up to him in his dream and then showed him a dance that he's going to be portraying here. And the prairie chicken spirit told that hunter, if you see me dancing like this is the style of dance that you should carry on with your people. This way you'll have more success when you're hunting. and you'll have more food to provide to your family in the camp. So what he's got on here is we have, not authentic brass bells, but they're kind of the generic style. But if he was wearing brass, it'd be, pulling him down. And, he'll look like a gangster with his pants all the way down to his knees, right? And that's, that's not the style. So everything he's got on, he's actually beaded himself. Some of these artwork, this beadwork, it comes to us in a dream. So whatever he's portraying, whatever he's wearing, comes from a dream, from the dancing spirit. And the headdress that he has on there, here, spin around, show him your headdress and your bustle. So the headdress is mainly made out of porcupine hair, and it's very hard to make that, and it takes months, and it takes weeks to hunt down a few porcupines to kind of, create what he's got. And what he has on there by his bottom half is the bustle. He's got winter hawk feathers on him, and he created that himself. He's a very artistic, he's got a lot of craftsmanship within him. So whatever he's got on, it's all from his mind and his creativity. So let's give him a round of applause, and we'll share a couple of songs for him. All right. Great job there, Tons. I just got to wet my whistle here. Give me one moment. So prior to, he's 30-something now, but growing up, he was a traditional dancer in his pre-teens and right into the teens. So he was very adamant about being a dancer. He excelled at being a dancer. And obviously you can tell, right? He's a very good dancer. And recently we heard some good news that he's going to be having a child. So that's good. And he's about maybe 2 months pregnant, if you can tell by his stomach. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so he's going to be bringing a new life into his world, and we're always happy to have more family added to our family. And we live a very traditional lifestyle. We attend ceremonies, we attend sweats. He's actually one of our main guys we go to build a sweat lodge when we need to do a brand new one. So him and his father, my uncle, are very, very good craftsmanships, and then very good sweat lodge builders as well. I just want to, before we get into the next song, I just want to explain the drumming and the singing. We're not just chanting anything. We're not just screaming our lungs out or anything like that. These songs are composed within the Treaty 7 area. This one particular song comes from the Nitsitapi, the Blackfoot Confederacy area. So I thought it was appropriate for us to sing one for the chicken dance, since the origin comes from the Nitsitapi people. And there's a structure to our songs. We're not just really screaming out anything. most of our songs that we share here today are going to be straight. There's no lyrics into it. But when we brought the people in, the graduates in, the grand entry, we sang a song with lyrics into it. And those lyrics kind of translate into, my friend, come, come. These people are dancing. Everybody's having a good time. My friend, come with me. Where are you going? Come with me. That's the translation of that song. And that my father was the composer of that song back in '78. So it's almost old as I am. Oh, geez, I gave myself away. Usually I kind of pass for a 24-year-old. No, I'm kidding. I wish. That was like ages ago. There's a whole new life. Anyway, so we're going to do one more song for him, and then we'll leave you be to enjoy the rest of your food. Thank you very much. This is Tobias and the Chicken Dance. All right, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your meal. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Eahei Nakota and our amazing powwow dancers. It is now time for our Métis jiggers to take the stage. Lance and Randy are just setting up, so stay tuned. In 1 minute, we'll be ready to go.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, elders. I was just coming up here and I thought I was gonna say a funny joke about Steve. And I couldn't think of anything. The only thing that stuck in my mind, and of course my daughter had to remind me. She goes, remember last year you couldn't remember his name? And I said, that's okay, I don't remember my kids' names, so what would make Steve any different? But then I started to think about, I know his mom, I know his grandma, his late grandma, and I was thinking, we all go back so far. And as I look around the room here, I'm so proud to see some of our Métis. Well, I'm proud for everybody. But I'm really proud for Kristen Fenner. She's just like a sweetheart among sweethearts. Her auntie there, Hilda, they're just a wild bunch. They're from Slave Lake, okay? So they get a little out of control sometimes. And then I was looking and I saw the name Caleb Pimlott. I didn't realize he was already graduating. And so it's really good to see our Métis kids graduating. When I first started with my dance group, I remember at graduations, we would have 4 to 7 people graduating. And look at now, we fill a room. The lady sitting next to me, I don't remember her name. Who? Randy? Brandy. Brandy. I do remember, though, her husband's from El Salvador, just like my daughter's husband. But she was saying, I heard her saying that there was 150 people at her son's graduation. Now, isn't that something to be proud of? Now, this Randy and Lance, they told me it's Randy and his sidekick, or Randy and Lance. They're actually quite funny guys. I think they must be Métis at heart. So the first dance that we're going to do is the broom dance, and it's played to the Red River Jig.
Here we go.
little bit of the history of the dance is the broom dance originated during the time where our people actually could not participate in our culture. And so what they would do is, if the Indian agent came by or whatever, they would just pretend that they were sweeping. That way they wouldn't get into trouble and they couldn't be reported. And then I was just looking over there and I was like, is that's Sam Pelche's son? And I was like, oh my gosh, he used to jig for me when he was little. And it was so long ago. I remember we were up like, I don't know where we were, Buffalo Lake or something, and he was being really like a bad kid. And he took off running, and I chased him until I got him in a headlock and just gave him a good nookie right on the top of his head. So that's how long I've known him for. Isn't that something? You just never know who I might know next in the crowd. The next one is the scarf dance, and it's going to be done to Big John McNeil. So the last dance that they're going to do is the Red River Jig. But just before we get to that part, I just want to say this is Amelia. Wave your hand, Amelia. She's 9 years old. And she keeps telling me, it's my son's daughter, and she goes, her dad is like 6'5" or so, and so she always says, am I gonna be as tall as him? I don't wanna be as tall as him. And I go, honey, you got no choice. Only the Creator knows how tall you're gonna be. And then on the end there is Gabrielle, and he's 13 years old. And then Nicole, we won't say how old she is. We'll just say she's now the teacher that's taken over for me. And, oh, here's one of my favorite little people, Danica. So I would like to invite the Lamberts and Fenners up to join us in the Red River Jig. Vicki Norris, anybody else that likes to come and likes to do the Red River Jig. This is our celebration. This is how we come out and party and have a good time.
Looks like we're ready, Randy.
We're good?
Yep.
So just in closing, I want to actually point out Bev Lambert here. This is like, you know, I met her a few years ago and we've just become their family now. And she's actually Métis Nation. She's the harvest person. This woman lives the traditional life. And the first time I met her, this tiny little thing was up there just doing the moose call. And I was like, who the hell was that? And it's this tiny little thing with this great big voice. And she actually really lives the Métis way of life. And it's amazing, and I'm so proud to have them as part of my family. Thank you.
So what did everyone, okay. What did everyone think of the amazing performances we had today? Thank you again so much, everyone, for joining us in this celebration. So we are gonna have the graduates line up for the gifting in 5 minutes, okay? So if anyone needs to run to the restroom, take a quick breath of fresh air. 5 minutes is when we're gonna call and have you line up just in the same spot that we had grand entry.
Remember me, when the sun comes up in the morning sky, there I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me, down the road When the sun comes up in the morning sky, there I will be. There I will be. Soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me. Down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Hey, way, oh, way, hey, oh, oh. Hey, oh, way. Hey, way, oh, way, hey, oh, oh. Hey, oh, way. Hey, oh, way. Hey, way, oh, way, hey, oh, hi, oh, hey. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Remember me, when the sun comes up in the morning sky, there I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me, down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Hey, oh, hey. Hey, way, oh, hey, oh, oh. Hey, oh, hey. Hey, way, oh, hey, oh, oh. Hey, oh, hey. Hey, oh, hey. Hey, way, oh, hey, oh, hi, oh, hey. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Remember me, when the sun comes up in the morning sky, there I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me, down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hi-yo, hey-yo. Hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, we oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Do you know I love you so, and mommy will never let you go. To the stars and the sky, you'll always be mommy's little guy. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, way, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Do you know I love you so, and mommy will never let you go. To the stars and the sky, you'll always be mommy's little guy. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh,
So I think we're ready to kick it off again. Now this is the highlight of the afternoon. I hope that everybody enjoyed that amazing meal. What did we think of Hotel Arts this afternoon? Wonderful. So it is now time for the presentation of the graduates. So please, let us know how your day went. We want to hear from you. We have social media we want you to post and share on this amazing, important day so the whole world sees the accomplishments of our amazing Indigenous graduates here today. So connect with us at SAIT Alumni. Share your photos and videos using the hashtag SAIT 2024. We also have Facebook and Instagram with Natuaisopois. So at SAIT Natuaisopois, please share. So graduates, if I can get you to meet back behind the black curtain, we are going to have you get ready to line up for the presentation to you. So now I would like to invite Steve Kootenay-Jobin, manager of Natuaisopois, to announce today's graduates. Please help me in welcoming Steve.
Ambawastich, Oki Dadanastada, Tanshe, hello elders, faculty, distinguished guests, graduates, friends and family, drummers and dancers. My traditional name is Atoya Pixki, which translates to Holy Bird. And as mentioned, my name is Steve Kootenay-Jobin. I'm Yitka from the Stoney Nakoda Nation here in Treaty 7 territory. What a beautiful day Creator has gifted us to celebrate at a beautiful occasion. Congratulations, graduates. I love being at an event that celebrates Indigenous success, seeing our people thriving, our cultures being celebrated, and our people being empowered to pursue their education and career goals as what our ancestors dreamed of. This is truly my favorite time of year and why I love working in higher education. However, I am sure that many of our graduates will resonate with me that in order to get to this day, there were many challenges along the way. You may have had to leave your family and community to relocate because you wanted an education. You may have missed out on family gatherings, ceremonies, cultural events, or saying farewell to loved ones because you were away at school. You may have had trouble keeping up with bills, keeping food on the table, or finding time to be with your family, be a parent, or to enjoy time with friends. As challenges as this was, I'd like to imagine that you made a new community on campus and here in Calgary if you're from outside of the area. I hope that you got to connect with diverse individuals who shared similar passions in your program and that you learned from one another. I hope you found a new way to celebrate and retain your own traditions, or that you were able to reconnect with your culture, spirituality, and embrace your identity as a strong, resilient, and Indigenous person. Know that in your darkest hours and times of struggle, you had family and friends that were rooting for you, and that you were a role model paving the way to higher education for the generations to come. As Indigenous graduates, you have learned to walk in two worlds, the Western and Indigenous. I pray that you will use this knowledge to advocate for change, challenge systems and processes, and to bring our perspectives into the decision-making process as you continue to smash through those glass ceilings. You will help in creating a world that better understands us and our needs and brings us forward as Indigenous peoples. Education is something that can never be taken away from you. Jobs, homes, material goods, and relationships can all change. Your journey through education has grown your mind, challenged and changed your views, and will stay with you forever. I guarantee graduates that you no longer look at the world the same way as you did before coming to SAIT, and I hope that campus will always hold a special place in your heart. You've reached a new destination, but a new journey lies before you. To set you on your next course, graduates, we will honor you with a blanket ceremony. The blanket symbolizing warmth and protection. You're being wrapped for the journey ahead. It'll be lifted up to your shoulders 4 times and wrapped around as you begin to embark either to a new educational level or into the career that you have studied for. However, before each blanketing, each graduate, beginning with our foundation students, will be gifted with a sweetgrass for their journey ahead in school. And then our credit graduates will be bestowed a eagle feather or a Metis sash. The eagle feather in First Nations culture represents a symbol of truth, power, and freedom as it roams the sky. Its wing represents the balance between male, female, and two-spirit people, each dependent on the strengths and abilities of the other. When holding the eagle feather, one must speak the truth as positively as one can, for the ear of Creator is close to the feather of the eagle. First Nations in Treaty 7 honor the eagle feather with great care, showing it respect and honesty at all times. To be given an eagle feather is one of the highest honors that can be awarded in First Nations culture. Métis graduates, you will be sashed. Originally used by the French voyageurs, the brightly colored woven sash was adopted and changed by their Métis sons. The sash was used both as a decorative piece of clothing and as a multi-use tool, doubling as a rope, towel, saddle blanket, or sewing kit. Today, the sash symbolizes pride and nationhood for Métis people and is honor bestowed upon members of the community who have made cultural, political, or social contributions to their people. Take these with great pride, graduates, as you have earned them. I would now like to invite up Charlotte Ban, Academic Chair of Academic Upgrading, and Elder Betty Crazy Boy to the stage to assist with the blanketing of the Indigenous Foundation's program graduates. Hey, Betty. Oh, here we are. We're going to this side. They're going to come through this way.
Missing a couple graduates, if there's any that are at the tables, they need to line up.
So we realize there's a couple of graduates that actually haven't lined up. So if you're graduating and this is your big day, please come and line up over here. You must be enjoying the celebration too much. Okay, I did the call. Or we can just start.
So, okay. We're going to get started. I'm just going to tell you. Metis.
Yeah?
Okay. I didn't say it right.
Okay. And if I could get Thomas Snow over here to help with the gifting of the Indigenous Foundation's program graduates as they exit the stage. It is my honor to introduce our first graduate from the Indigenous Foundations program from Saddle Lake Cree Nation, Andrea Johnson.
Look ahead, look ahead.
Yeah, Andrea. I think the blankets are king size. Hey, Thomas. So if we could just go down and do. Give the gift as they leave the stage. As they leave the stage? Yeah. Now we'll introduce Angela Boomer from the Mistawasis Nehiyak Cree Nation. Congratulations, Angela.
I dream of you every night. I can't
Barkley Wolfchild, Gaina Nation, for the Blackfoot Confederacy.
I toss and turn. I call your name. I'm missing you. Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh.
Byron North Pagan, Bigani Nation, Blackfoot Confederacy. Delicia Messenger, Gaina Nation, Blackfoot Confederacy. Jaleesa Cuevazans, Yellow Quilt Nation. Caitlin Messenger, Gaina First Nation, Blackfoot Confederacy. Marvin Jr. Roasting, Musquecheese Cree Nation. Michelle Munoz, Penang Butang Nation. Nap Black Rabbit, Siksika Nation, Blackfoot Confederacy. Noah the Bell, Ozinja Thiha, Bearspaw, Stony Nakota Nation. Gotta fluff those shoulders, Noah. Graduate. Samuel Mason, Peguis Nation. And our final graduate of the Indigenous Foundations program, Terani Poos, Musqueam Cree Nation. This is our second cohort of the Indigenous Foundations program. It's the newest Indigenous program at SAIT that we launched last year that is creating access to post-secondary education for individuals who may not have had a chance at post-secondary before. We'd like to thank Calgary Learns, TD, as well as Cookums and the Browns for their support and donations in funding these programs and helping close those gaps for students who may not have had a chance otherwise, along with Ground Constructions for providing access to technology so these students could complete their assignments at home and succeed in their studies. Thank you. I would like to thank Elder Betty Crazy Boy and Charlotte Mann and invite them to step down as we move on to the credit graduates and do a little bit of a changeover, invite up Thomas Snow, our Indigenous Knowledge Keeper, and Brandy Crazy Bowl, Indigenous Student Recruiter, to do the blanketing ceremony for our credit graduates. Thank you, Elder Betty and Charlotte. Welcome, Thomas, and welcome, Brandy. At this time, I'd also like to invite up our First Nation Elder from Treaty 7, Alice Kukwitz, to bestow the Eagle Feather to our First Nation graduates, and our Métis Nation Elder Vicky Norris to sash our Métis students. Please join me in welcoming our elders.
Remember me when the sun comes up in the morning sky. There I will be, soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me.
Graduating from the Bachelor of Business Administration, Financial Services from the Salt River First Nation, Callista Burke. Oh, I'm gonna go back and see the First Nation elder first.
Remember me.
Congratulations, Callista.
When the sun comes up in the morning sky, there I will be. There I will be.
Our second graduate from the Bachelor of Business Administration, Financial Services, out of Flying Dust First Nation, Mikasi Allen, a proud member of the Trojans men's basketball team.
Down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Hey, we are with it, oh, hey, oh, hey. Hey, we are with it, oh, hey, oh, hey. Hey, oh, hey.
From the Baking and Pastry Arts program, Kashina Stump from the Begunny Nation, Blackfoot Confederacy.
When the sun comes up in the morning sky, there I will be. There I will be. Soaring with the eagle so high, feeling free. Remember me. Down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hey-oh, hey-oh, hey-oh.
From the Baking and Pastry Arts program, Krista Rhodes out of Soto Cree First Nation.
Remember me, remember me. When the sun comes up in the morning sky, there I will be, there I will be.
From the Baking and Pastry Arts program, Mishanta Sholo from Lidli Quay First Nation.
Remember me. Down the road, hand in hand, you and me. Hi-yo, hey-yo, hey-yo. Hey-yo, hey, hey-yo, 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 hey. Hey-yo, hey, hey, we are.
From the Business Administration diploma with a triple major in Human Resources Management, Marketing, and Management in the Business Administration program from Métis Nation, Madison Kelsey.
And mommy will never let you go. To the stars and the sky, you'll always be mommy's little guy. Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh. Hey oh, hey, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey. Hey oh, hey, hey we oh, hey. Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh.
From the Baking and Pastry Arts program, Tenacious Spyglass from the Mosquito Grizzly Bears Head Lean Man First Nation.
Mommy will never let you go. To the stars and the sky, you'll always be mommy's little guy. Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh. Hey oh, hey, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey.
Business Administration Diploma Program in Management, Chastity Sumner from Little Saskatchewan First Nation.
And mommy will never let you go. To the stars and the sky, you'll always be mommy's little guy. Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh. Hey oh, hey, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh, hey, hey oh, hey, hey way oh, hey, hey oh, hey oh, hey oh.
From the Business Administration Diploma in Marketing, Angelina Orlando of the Metis Nation.
And mommy will never let you go. To the stars and the sky, you'll always be mommy's little guy. Hey oh, hey oh, hey oh.
From the Butchery and Charcuterie Management Program, Anthony Bearspa of the Ozinja Thiha, Stony Nakota Bearspa Nation. A former counselor as well for our people. Great honor to have him here. From the Civil Engineering Technology Diploma in Municipal, Bradley Allen, proud First Nation. From the Culinary Arts Program, Winter Rose Asham of Siksika Nation, Blackfoot Confederacy. From the Environmental Technology Program, Kristen Fenner of Métis Nation. Information Technology Diploma Computer Systems Program, Anthony Biddinen of Métis Nation. From the Library Information Technology Program, Jessica Helly, a proud First Nation. And our final graduate for the new media production design, Levi Bourgeois of Métis Nation. It is my honor and pleasure to present SAIT's Spring 2024 Indigenous Graduating Class. I would like to thank our staff, my team and Toy Store Police, and everyone who has come together to make this event special. A lot of work goes into planning a day like this. It's an honor to have our drummers join us, our jiggers, our elders, and everyone who wants to make this day special in every way. A lot of work comes together to make things like this happen. Our support from TC Energy over the years, along with TransAlta, without support, things like this would not be possible. This concludes the presentation of our graduates. And on behalf of all assembled here today, I introduce SAIT's newest Indigenous alumni.
So emotional. Steve just knows how to do it just right, honoring our grads. Thank you so much, Steve. I also wanted to give a special shout out to Conference Services for putting on this amazing occasion. They do pretty much everything. We kind of just show up and talk and give presents. So thank you so much, Jill Glasgow, Christina Bowie, for all of everything that you do to make it possible for us to be here. So, we're going to do open mic. Who wants to come up and say a few words? Anyone? I think someone brave has to, oh, yay, we have a brave mother coming up to say a few words.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm very happy and proud of everybody here, for being here for your children, and everybody who put this all together. It's such an amazing event. I'm very proud mother, Métis mother of my daughter, and I'm so proud of all the graduates and all the smiley faces and all the tears of joy. I just would just like to say that I prayed to come when I came here, and I prayed I'll be praying for everybody when I leave. I just want to congratulate all the hardworking students and all the parents that have been there for their children, aunts, uncles, elders, who's been there for the students to make it a lot easier for them. I know that during the course of their education, furthering their education, they have a hard time, away from their families, and look forward to seeing their families, even if it's, 2-3 months later from the last time. But I just want to thank all of you for being there for each other, all you students being there for each other, and other parents for other people's children. I just want to thank you all, and God bless you all.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Just wanted to speak and say on behalf of the instructors of the Indigenous Foundations Program, I had the honor and blessing to be there for the students for this foundational program. And it was such an honor just to watch all of them go through what I had been through as a student, but to have this support. This round was really good. And really connecting with students. So I congratulate you all on this milestone, and I wish you all the best and continue your journey. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Angelina Orlando. I remember applying to SAIT one day, like 7 years ago, and I didn't even meet the requirements. And because of the Indigenous upgrading program, I have the opportunity to graduate with a business degree and be able to be a lawyer next. This gave me the foot up that I needed to succeed in life, and I am so thankful. It's been a long journey, and I really wanted to thank SAIT and everybody for coming. It's been a really special day. Thank you, Tap. You're my girl. You've always been here.
I just wanted to give a shout out to Brandy, Crazy Bull, and everybody at the lodge. For the past 2 years, they're like my second family. I moved away to come to school here, and it was pretty hard, but I don't want to cry.
Holy man, I have no shoes on because my Birks really hurt. But my name is Danica Cunningham, and I'm Kristen Fenner's little sister. I'm so proud of her. The hard, long hours that she worked, right till 7 to 9 p.m., here alone, I could not imagine what all of the people that graduated have felt, moving away from their families, dealing with all of their past trauma and healing, and just, embracing it and letting it be their strength. And I'm just so proud of you, Kristen. And Cookum's proud of you. And Papa's proud of you. I'm so happy. I'm sorry. But I just wanted to say congratulations to everybody as well. And honestly, I just wish you good luck on all of your endeavors and show everybody what's up.
Hi, I'm Julie Zakuzans. I'm part of the Foundations program. I just want to say thank you for everybody showing up. I made some really good close friends in this program. I had a really long life. This has been a long time coming, and it's just this is just the start of my journey. I plan on getting into IT, becoming a data scientist and everything. So my thought process behind that is Indigenous women in STEM are really underrepresented, so I want to kind of kick the doors open for that and be one of the first through the door. Thank you, congratulations. Shout out to Michelle and Nap. I love you guys.
Okay, come on, who's next? I know there's some people sitting there. Oh, ho, ho, yay, Andrea. Come on, strut that stuff, work that runway.
Okay, I didn't really have a speech prepared, but if anything, I want to give my 3 teachers a shout out. I couldn't have done this without them. Honestly, they pushed me past my support, so the supports I've had through my life and everything. They pushed me past that and have given me a great opportunity in my life to keep going. And I couldn't have done it without them at all. I want to give a big shout out to Tap and to Thomas and to Steve. They have given me more than enough help in my life with housing and everything, where they have done so much for me, and I couldn't have been here on this stage without them. So I just wanted to give you all a big thank you. And to the students that all graduated today, I just wanted to say keep going. Even if for Cheryl, I'm really happy she's here, even though she didn't graduate. What's sad, but she sees it, just keep going. That she could push through it, anyone can, and I have to give her a big, warm welcoming for that. So thank you.
Hi, I'm Anthony Bittinen, and I'm not really good at public speaking. Never done this before, so first time. I would like to give a round of applause to all the graduates today at SAIT. They have done an amazing job. I know it's not easy. I have failed countless times here, but I persevered, and I'm really proud of myself. So a round of applause. Second of all, I'd like to thank my parents, James and Christelle Bittinen, sitting at table 17. I'd like to thank my sister, Gloria Bittinen, who could not make the event, and my girlfriend, Alex Farr. I don't think without them I could have ever made it here. And I'm honored to say that I'm now a proud graduate of SAIT.
Angela, when I saw you get up, I thought you were coming here and I was thinking, yay! So, oh, as my 5-year-old would say, my eyes are sweating. One of my valuable lessons in life, Elder Betty taught me, and when she first started coming to Nadoisabois, every time she came in, she would say, when I woke up this morning, I thank Creator for another day, and I prayed for you, and I prayed for all these people that they would have a good day, that they would be well. And so I began from that point, starting my day, just saying thank you for another day, and it just changes everything, that one small thing. So if you have a takeaway from today, aside from everything that's wonderful has happened, wake up and say thank you for another day, because that's one of the best gifts I've received. Anyone else gonna come up, say a few words?
We're making it. Okay, can you say hello? That's a no. I would just like to say I'm so proud of all of you. I've watched you guys grow in this journey for the past 9 years that I've been here at SAIT, and I am so proud to be beside you on this amazing day with my son as well. Thank you so much to Steve, Tap, Janelle, Thomas, Brandy. Without you guys, I would not have been able to do this. And I'm super nervous, so I'm talking really fast. But I think this was just a good moment. So thank you, everybody, so much. We did it!
Thank you so much, everyone who has come up and shared. So we are going to do a few more things before we call it a day. So Eahe Nakota is going to carry us into our honor song. Elder Alice will close with a closing blessing, and then we will celebrate together with a round dance. So
Eahe Nakota, take it away.
Yeah.
if you could stay standing for our closing blessing.
It's been a beautiful day of celebration. And within our culture, when we start something, whether it's a ceremony, celebration, any aspect of our lives, when we take a journey, at the end of that journey, we say a prayer to remind each other of that beautiful journey that we took. And for all you students, graduates out there, this place has been a sacred haven for you. And as you continue on your journeys, within our culture, we're always told that we have a spirit. And when you leave here, take your spirit with you. Call your spirit so that your spirit can go with you. And I would also like to take this time to thank the organizers, SAIT, the Indigenous Center, such a warm, beautiful, welcoming place. Every time I enter that space, this much will come. And I'll enter that space and say a prayer every time I enter that space. And I want to thank all the organizers, Steve, for always being there, for always looking after everyone, and for being the role model that you are. As an Ieska, I'm so proud of you for leading students through their journey. Sneeze. Thank you. So with that, I'll say a prayer in my language for all the graduates, for all the staff, for all the staff that have served us, that have cooked this beautiful meal, for all the sponsors who believed in you, and to thank the grandmothers, the ancestors whose space and territory that we are on, to continue to watch over us and protect us, for we are never alone, no matter where we are. So with that, I'll say a prayer in my language. Hai no wanikane no nangaha ambaha to huaste no inga kubinenso ha no ake hechu no hechu wa any time it's no nema kochinet no dagoas injazangis ya nangabits no nangu no dukuta iaminchiais no Indigenous gain toga no nangu waltz baby guys yakubits no ne winter hange dagu was beun chakiabi hungadua no Indigenous no dangit nabitne no chagia hitsigets No zenia dosis no ne ayavines chando chananga. No togada pagya victene dagutgita hibitsas. No niezet unchagijio. No nango wasi no ne panuami. No tagarakpo unchawani sino. No hodo waste unchakuts. Hamunsastane ohna. Non dangina ambaina vichia. No no ami net no hibines opiwaginas. Isnie singeding yavits nangahambane hingogiam dunanet ihibegas. No inahibine ichi nabitien. Non tonza no iusnamisichien chiginats. No zenin kokizoes in kursibin, in tungasibin. No neo in tispanetin, otiang yavinis. In ogiam, dukter, in iterhibuis, setin, in gijum, in chonda, ianusnam, isnes, snes.
All right. Who's ready to dance? Nobody? Come on. Round dance time. If you have never participated in a round dance, is really magical. And we're gonna, before we start, I wanna say the centerpieces are for taking, okay? The beautiful flower arrangements on the tables are for you to take. We also have park passes for anybody that parked in the underground parkade or just out the, which direction is that? West entrance. We have a park pass for you, so come see me after the round dance and take the flowers home. The ones on the stage are also up for grabs too. You just gotta leave the glass vase if you take the big arrangement. Let's take it away.
All right, round dance time, let's go. Oh, they got me off. Are you gonna dance?